Here we go, folks. The gate has dropped.
Someone stalled out in the gate, it looks like.
Look, it's going to be a Kawasaki getting that Stasic hole shot. It's Ryder DeFrancisco to the inside. Finally showing what he's got here, but look at hot on the tail, that 832.
Chance Hymas.
Hymas. Now, did DeFrancisco go second in the first one? So if he goes 2-1, he can basically get the overall here.
We'll wait for them to come around timing and scoring.
Yes,
I think
sir.
that'll update their moto position, but overall position as well.
So I talked to Papa Big D Francisco and saw Mama in the pits there. Got to chat it up with them for a little bit. Said hi. It was great to see them. They look like they're in good spirits. They're out of a semi now and not really carrying around the box van. So D Francisco with that new Fox gear, man. That looks
good.
good.
They have to pay for their sandwiches now, though.
Oh, yeah. No more Jimmy John's. We got to ask him about that. Could be a personal sponsor, though. All right, track's a little moist. So, folks, if you're tuning in right now, welcome to Insider MX, brought to you by ODI Grips. Check out their new hail bars. Speaking of bars, Vancers.
We're going to bang a couple here coming through the 10-pack. Both of them able to triple in. Chance able to kind of hit that second triple and skim out. First lap leader, a whole shot winner, Ryder DeFrancisco. Getting the aerial view following these guys through that 10-pack. Wyatt Matson in third. Julian Bomber in fourth.
Brandon B-Ray in the 7th spot. So look for him to move up. We need to get him a start. That way he can run up front with these boys.
Yeah, the two Cowies starting to gap that third place rider, Wyatt Matson.
DeFrancisco going to the inside.
All right, Chance Hymas kind of looking just to be biding his time. I'm sure with the moist track out there, it's not the most fun being directly on that rear wheel of DeFrancisco. All right, back in the 10-pack. Getting that aerial view following the riders through the 10-pack, seeing the distance of third place rider Wyatt Matson.
So obviously we're going to have to do the math, but I'm thinking Hymas went 1-2 right there, and DeFrancisco went 2-1.
Yeah, DeFrancisco 2-1 will beat out a 1-2 of Hymas.
And then Brandon B-Ray was third, and now look at, he's fifth. He was all the way back to 8th. So we'll see where he can wind up here.
Francisco starting to pull out a little bit on Hymas, going to the inside around top number 3, while Hymas going around the outside. Man, watching how early these guys get on the gas coming around these corners. I'm still coasting and trying to keep my balance. I gotta make sure my bike's pointed straight before I turn that throttle.
Well, of course, Chris. I mean, look at just the track itself. I mean, we just threw water down, so it's got to be a little slick. But obviously, DeFrancisco's still stretching the throttle cable out on that Kawasaki 250F, trying to get it. Hymas what?
Hymas was right there with him up
right
number
there.
9. Yeah, from the inside on a wet track.
Yeah, they're literally dropping down that whole thing.
I think Hymas is saying, okay, enough is enough. Time to try and stick a wheel in here. Here they come around number 10 up to the finish line area. Again, this is a 20-minute plus 1 lap. A lot of time there for DeFrancisco to try and play defense.
So let's see here. We got Wyatt Madison in that third spot still. Brandon B-Ray moved into the fourth. Julian Bomber, fifth spot. We got Brock Bennett on the sixth spot. Dylan Kuhan on the 55 machine in seventh. Tristan Moffitt, eighth. 9, we have Cameron Horner. And rounding out your top 10 is Evan Stice on the 316 bike. Great aerial shot. Yeah. So Hymus is going triple. Well, I'm excited to talk to DeFrancisco on the podium. I want to know what's with the number 3, 23, and the 199. DeFrancisco, both feet on the pegs, like you.
Only time both feet are on the pegs on my bike is when I'm sitting on the stand with.
Juju Balmer, man. All right. We just had a gentleman come in and just let me know. Julian Balmer. Parlez-vous français. Oh, look at the lapper. Totally messed up Hymus right there, didn't he? You saw that, right?
Yeah, Hymus is trying to get that second triple, but just comes up short a little bit. I think DeFrancisco's line of triple-double is a lot smoother. Here comes Hymus outside his outside line.
All right, we got a really good battle shaping up here. As you can see, look at how dirty Hymus's gear, his fly gear is. He's taking that stone spray sandwich, but right there, stuffing it in that berm.
That front end in that soft dirt.
Can't do that. You got to start pushing that envelope, ride those outside lines.
Looks like Hymus is starting to push it a bit, but trying to stay out of the roost of DeFrancisco.
Track is, as you can tell, the water's still holding on. Pretty fresh. I wonder if they're both on the same equipment. Obviously the same manufacturer, but is one a PC more than, that's what do you think? Monster Team Green athletes, both of them. Look at this. So, yep, that berm is right. It is totally pushed out now.
Blown out now, huh? They are getting into lap traffic now. DeFrancisco able to pull a bit of a lead on Hymas. Hymas is going to try and find a few spots where he's able to make up some time. Last time around, it was a little mistake by DeFrancisco on top of number 3 going to the inside, while Hymas stays around the outside. We'll see what happens coming up to number 3 here. DeFrancisco tiptoeing a bit around the inside on the top of 3. About 1.5 second lead last time around. About half a lap left here to see what the gap is between DeFrancisco and Hymas. Wyatt Matson still in 3rd, Brock Bennett 4th, Julian Beaumer in 5th. All right, DeFrancisco coming down Shotgun Hill. Hymas still opting to go to that outside line after the triple at the top of the southern part of the track. Here we go, chasing him down with the drone shot as they fly over number 10.
I totally missed it because I was trying to look.
That live feed.
All right, Brock from Stasic just visited us here at the podium. Looks like you went over there with one of the owners of Active, Davis Law. So tonight, when we do the Stasic race, the one lucky winner in the 0 to 6 class is going to win one free set of youth active gear. And then the 7 to 12 class, somebody's going to win a free set of active gear as well. How cool is that? Active, stepping it up. They were our sponsor yesterday. They're hanging out with us all weekend. They're being active. ODI is our sponsor today.
All right, we got about 7 minutes left in this moto. Hymas in 2nd. Let's see as they come around. It was a 1.2.
Oh, Hymas is in the lead.
Oh, no. Hymas made a lead pass somewhere. We got Hymas, then DeFrancisco, now in 2nd.
So that time around, we had Brock from Stasic come in. We turned our heads for 1 second. Next thing you know, boom, new leader.
It looked like Hymas, he was using his sleeve to wipe his goggles. He might be out of tear-offs after following DeFrancisco for about 13 minutes.
Now there's a great shot. You can see all the ruts in the track and the corners. What place in Arizona do you know that has 5 to 12 ruts in a corner? ACP, Arizona Cycle Park.
That's where.
What were you going to say, Chris?
I was going to say, Hymas, I think, was out of tear-offs. He was like either make a move now or suffer with no goggles. Because over jump number 1, he was using his sleeve to wipe off his goggles. But it is DeFrancisco with the fastest lap time, a 1:40.168. But it is Chance Hymas, your current leader in this 20-minute +1 moto. So we got Schoolboy 2, 12:17 on the track now. Race 2, 65cc 7 to 9 limited in the gate. Race 3, 65cc 10 to 11 limited in staging. On deck, race 4, 250B limited, and first call for Open C. Race 5, Open C, your first call. Yeah, I got a 3-second lead. Hymas over DeFrancisco. Hymas continually running that outside at the outside line on the top of number 3. DeFrancisco going to the inside. But it's this section here over 5 and then right into these left-right turns going up to 7 is where Chance Hymas really makes it look smooth. But trust me, it's less than smooth. Finding that edge, coming down number 8, getting a little bit of a kicker, finding a braking bump high up on that hill.
Something must have happened to Brandon B-Ray. He was all the way back to 25th, and now he's worked his way into 18th. So we'll have to check in with him after the race and find out. Look at Hymas. He's got some cool lines out there.
Looks like DeFrancisco kind of sticking to that outside line at the top of Shotgun Hill as well. All right, it's 3.3 seconds last time around. Let's see if Hymas was able to open up that lead over DeFrancisco. All right, we are about 10 laps into this now, 17 minutes into the moto, 3 minutes plus 2 or plus 1 left. 7-second lead over DeFrancisco. Hymas starting to march away.
He's definitely checking for new lines out there, Vancers.
Well,
I like that. He's going inside, outside, inside to out.
I think it's more he doesn't have any tear-offs. If he doesn't want to get behind these lappers and get roosted and
Here's
lose,
a great
and lose
shot.
vision. So I think he sees a lapper. He's trying to get to the opposite side of the track. So you just kind of hung up there, kind of let those lappers get ahead before they got on the gas to launch down number 8. Hymas going over to the triple in that top section before coming down Shotgun Hill. Now we get to follow him through the 10-pack with the drone. Triple. Yeah, he just kind of lands on top of that 6-1 and just bounces his way out. White flag is out. Last lap. Chance Hymas, Schoolboy 2, 12:17, BC. Be about a 12-lap race in that 20 minutes. And the lead is just over 10 seconds now. Over second place rider at DeFrancisco. Wyatt Matson in the 3rd. Brock Bennett in 4th. Julian Beaumer in 5th. Evan Stice in 6th. Parker Ross 7th. Cameron Horner 8th. Tristan Moffitt 9th. And Avery Long rounding out your top 10. Hymas just taking a quick peek to his right, trying to mark where DeFrancisco is. Don't worry, Hymas, you got about 10 seconds to play with. All right, checker flag coming out. Chance Hymas with the Moto 2 win, heading up to that podium.
All right. Yeah, buddy. You okay? A little banged up. All right, let's let him get his helmet off, the uniform. Get your Monster Kawasaki hat here. Wow, what a battle out there, man. You were taking some serious Stone Spray sandwiches going on. You want to check that out or nah? All right, man, tell me about that race, honestly.
It was pretty crazy. Got off to a pretty crappy start. And I chased Ryder for a while. He got stuck behind a lapper. But he was riding really good. We got a really good battle, but track was really gnarly.
Did you run out of tear-offs? We were trying to wonder if you did, because it seemed like once you passed him, it was like you were gone.
Yeah, I ran out of tear-offs behind him. But it was hard to see. Probably should have thrown out a couple more tear-offs.
Yeah. Well, we got Austin White here. He's got something good for you. Our first championship of the weekend. Well, if he figures out how to open that bottle of champagne. Here, you want me to hold that? I'll let him get situated. All right, so we got some hardware. All right, here he is, guys. The future's here. Two of the Team Green fastest guys on the planet. There's Ryder. Just want to say hi, buddy. How the heck are you?
Good. That was a good moto, and I had fun with Chance. And got a little tired, but I just got on this thing, so I'm pumped, and good job to Chance.
How did